Sarah B here, ready to take you through StudioCircuit with Harbor Square Athletic Club. Let me get us situated here a little bit better. You will need some sort of resistance implement, whether it be dumbbells or resistance bands. If you need to do it body weight, that's all right too. Let's see, we're going to do 5 warm-up exercises at 30 seconds a piece, and then we'll go through just around 17 one-minute exercises. We'll do them back-to-back, so once we see an exercise twice, we'll forget about it. Have a good time. Let this be something good for your body. Let this be something that you show up and know that you're worthy to be here and that you have fun with. We'll get started in just a second. We're going to start out. The warm-up won't need weights or any resistance implements. The first couple exercises won't need weights either, and then we'll get into it with our weights. We're going to start in a plank position. If you want to get there now, get our timer going. We're going to pike to plank. We'll be here in a plank position, hands over underneath shoulders, feet long. Reach those hips up, get a nice stretch, and then come right back down, reactivating that core. We pike, feel a nice stretch, and then we plank here. 30 seconds here, just getting warmed up. Be kind to yourself. Hiking to plank or down dog to plank. We deactivate and reactivate here. 3, 2, and 1. Find that side plank position. Kneeling side plank, shoulder over elbow. We're coming up into a clamshell. We lift our hips even with the shoulders, and we come and open that top leg into a clamshell, getting those glute meats to work. Inhale down, exhale to the top. Making sure that shoulder is right over that elbow. Down and up, getting that lateral movement. We'll do some lateral movement today, getting those muscles warmed up and ready to go here. We'll switch sides, flipping around, shoulders even with hips, shoulder right over elbow. We'll get ourselves nice and set up for it, and then coming open. Think about shoulders stacked and hips stacked. Belly towards spine, squeeze that glute med as we come up. Beautiful. We're going to take our time getting up here. We're going to go to a standing position for our next warm-up exercise. You have a mat or something soft you'd like to use underneath you, do that here. We're coming to a standing position. We squat, lunge, lunge. There it is. We squat, lunge, lunge. Our first lunges and squats of the day. So they're not going to be our deepest. They're not going to be our most powerful. They're going to be warmed up, getting those glutes ready to fire, those hip flexors nice and stretched out, being aware of your surroundings. Squat, lunge, lunge. Leave that one behind us. We squat, stand, rotate, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Squat, stand, and rotate. Wherever you're at, whatever time of day it is, let this be a time to get your mind right. Just like we have to get our body, our muscles ready to move in the way we want them to move, we gotta get our mind right. Everything else is gone. You make the choice to show up here. Pike to plank, find that plank. Shoulders over hands. Pike it up nice and high, and right back down. Second round through, we might get a little deeper in, we might get a little bit more activated in that core. Anytime we're in a plank, our shoulders come over our hands or our elbows. Easily can do this from the elbows if that feels more comfortable to you. Find that side plank, elbow underneath shoulder. We come up into that clamshell. If possible, squeeze that lower hip up and off the ground. We get our obliques involved a little bit, and then we get some of that lateral or that glute med activated on the bottom side as well. Inhale down, exhale up, shoulders stacked. You are awesome. So glad that we get to be here in some way, shape, or form together. Shoulder over elbow, squeeze up, belly towards spine, shoulders stacked. You got this. Second round through our warm-up. We're getting into it. Our body, our mind, everything else is behind us. 3, 2, and 1. Let's stand it up. We squat, lunge, lunge. Nice and easy here. Squat first, lunge, lunge. Hips underneath shoulders as we lunge. We squat, we sit our glutes back into a chair and then squeeze the glutes as we stand. Getting ourselves ready here for all the squats we get to do today. There it is. We're gonna get right into it. One last warm-up exercise, our squat to rotate. Then we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go into, keep that going, we squat to rotate. I'm gonna move us back just a hair here, there we go. Squat to rotate, squat, stand, rotate. All right, we go to weightless body weight exercise here. Single leg deadlift each leg, and then we're gonna do some knee drivers. We're gonna get those legs, body weight, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, warm up is done. Left leg stays, right leg heads back, arms reach overhead like you're Superman or Superwoman. Hips are even, single leg deadlift. We stand tall, switch legs, right leg stays. Left leg comes back. Superman or Superwoman, it's a hinge from the hips. Single leg deadlift, reach those arms long. Shoulder blades back and down. We get rid of those shoulder earrings. They're out. Find that inhale, that exhale. In about 30 seconds, we're gonna hit our right leg. We're gonna do one, find my balance here. You are welcome to get your back leg as a kickstand as you hinge forward. You're welcome to have a chair, a wall, whatever you need. As I lose my balance, I'm reminded that some days balance feels better than others. Some days, some sides feel better than others. Right leg stays, left leg heads back. We use our arms, we drive the left knee, little tap and pop. Lots of options here. You are welcome, since we will be here for 1 minute, to stay here. Chest is up, beautiful. Chest stays over those hips, good. Now push through that left glute. Option to drive the knee and hop. Drive, hop. That's an option. Get a little cardio burst, a little power. Option to tap and drive by tapping in the middle. Maybe balance is an issue. Find a little balance training there. Whatever you need, find that now. Can you keep, imagine your hips have flashlights. Can you keep those flashlights shining forward? Use those arms, power up. 3, 2, and 1, shake it out, right leg goes. Left leg stays, same idea. Tap and go, little tap. That left knee is gonna bend. It's hard to see with that black background there. That left knee bends into a lunge. If you're hopping, you come up onto that toe to drive. Beautiful. Whatever option it is, find it. Maybe it's a tap in the middle to drive. Here we are. You have 2 rounds of this. We know what's coming. We're gonna hit those single leg deadlifts with our Superman reach. Maybe you find a little modification. We hit these 2, we leave it behind us. That's good stuff. Our square, it's good to be here. All right, we got 10 to let it burn. If you are hopping, a nice light landing, drive that knee, 3, 2, shake it out, let it go. Left leg stays, right leg heads back, hinge, reach. Beautiful, stand up nice and tall, hips stay even, hinge, reach. Good, shoulders down and back, hinge, reach. Now, stuff in the shoulders, reach the arms back like you're flying. You can get out of those shoulders a little bit easier this way. Now you'll get those mid traps and lats to pull you back and down. Your option, always an option to kickstand that back toe, hinge for a little balance help. There we are. Hinge and pull. Lots of legs. We leave the legs behind us in just over 2 minutes. We're gonna hit those knee drives, left and right. We're gonna pick up our weights for the first time today. Get into some upper body. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Right leg stays. Left leg heads back, knee drive. Remember, it's a tap and go. Arms are powerful. Option, tap and hop. Little hop, little hop. Yeah, option, tap, tap, drive. Have a chair, have a wall, have a stool, have maybe a kid's head, I don't know, something to hold on to for your balance. I hope I didn't get this in our warm-up or our intro, that you have some awesome music going, that it is blaring and it motivates you. Whatever it is, I hope it keeps you going here. Hips under shoulders, you got this. Time to go. Stay in it. Come on. Come on. There you are. You are worth it every minute you are here. 3, 2, shake it out, let it go. Left leg stays, right leg heads back. Tap and go. Option to tap. Option to tap and drive. Find what works for you today. Not what worked for you last week. Not what you want to work in the future. Find what it is today and hang on to it. Remember, tap, tap, drive is an option. Little less balance. If you're feeling like your balance is a little off, this might be a good option for you today. Yeah. You have 20 seconds. We grab those weights. We leave our legs out of it for 4 whole minutes. That is a record for StudioCircuit with Sarah B to not have legs involved. 5 to go. Stay with me. You got this. Yes, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those legs. Grab the weights. Nice and easy here. We're standing squat stance. Feet just about shoulder width apart. Belly towards spine. Hips are tucked up and under. Shoulder blades back and down. Curl, press. That's what we got right here. Curl, press. We exhale to the top. As we go overhead, all that weight, whatever weight you have in your arms, even if it's body weight, and you're working through the mud and the muck here, you are going to put into that strong core. So we're tucked up and under, bellies towards spine, shoulders to hips are tight. There you are. It's good to see you today. Good to have you here today. As we go up overhead, hands go over shoulders. Find that full range of motion. Ha. We come into a hinge movement. We hold our hinge and fly. 3, 2, 1. Hinge forward. Feet stay. Shoulder blades back and down. Neck is long. Beautiful. Hold like you're holding onto a beach ball. We let the beach ball go. And we squeeze. Exhale to the top, pause. Be intentional. Pinch the shoulder blades behind you. Imagine there's a pencil between those shoulder blades, and that's how you're going to get your movement to start. Pinch, then pull. Shoulder blades back and down. Yes. If this is not feeling good on your shoulders, you're in a close grip row here. Elbows brushing rib cage. Beautiful. Still starting with that pinch. We leave legs out of it for our next just over 2 minutes. We head back to that curl to press. Here we are together in some way, shape, or form. Big exhale to the top, pause. You are so strong. Shake it out, let it go. Shoulders over hips, hips over ankles. Curl, press, there it is. Your tempo. Maybe it meets your beat that you have going for you at home. Find what's working for you. Hang out there. Yes, curl, press. If overhead does not work for you, stay in that curl. If your weights are getting too heavy, one side and then the other. Otherwise, secondary back exercise, that bicep curl. We pinch the pencil between our shoulder blades even here. There you are. Nice soft knees, bellies towards spine. Can you squeeze and engage the glutes? Even though we're not squatting or lunging, we can still keep shoulders to hips engaged. That's strong powerhouse. Here we are. 3, 2, 1. Hinge from the hips. Good. Send the hips back as if you wanted to send the hips into the back wall. Hold like you're hanging onto a beach ball. Let it go. And squeeze. Big exhale to the top. Pause. Be intentional. There you are. Here we are. Back fly. We leave these exercises behind us. We get back to our arms, our upper and lower together, because that's typically how we work in real life. We get to transfer lots of power that we build in our legs through our strong powerhouse up into that upper body. Ha. Big exhale. Keep that breath. Where are you at? Come on. Let's finish. Remember, always an option to row. Row. Maybe you go alternating one arm and then the other. Here we are. 5 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. Shake it out. Hinge from the hips. Right leg comes back. Elbows brush rib cage. Extend and bend. Same thing, opposite toe. Tap and go. Tricep extension, toe tap. Option to float the back leg. Maybe get a little bit more glute. Always an option to tap it for balance. Remember that this is about pulling our shoulder blades back and down and staying locked there. Then we bend and extend for the triceps. Little tap, little tap. We go into a sumo squat to close grip press. Lots of shoulders today. That's all right. We're here together. Always an option if you have a few weights at home to scale up or scale down during your 1 minute. What you feel you need. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Sumo squat. Toes pointed wide. Shoulders over hips. We slide down an elevator. Knees in line with toes. Shoulder blades back and down. Belly towards spine. Elbows even with our shoulders. Close grip press. Up. Option to use the legs in connection with the arms. Push through the heels and press. Option to hold in that isometric and press. Elbows come even with shoulders and then go straight up. Yes, option to go alternating one and then the other, or holding one and then the other. Find what's working. You have 10 here. First time we see this exercise, we know it's going to come back around. Ha. Big push. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. Step back, lunge. Left leg stays, right leg goes. We step back, curl to stand. Step back, left, curl to stand. Alternating step back lunge. We curl in the lunge. We stand, push through the front heel, and then we come forward. Stand, push through, come forward. There it is. 3 exercises for this round. 2 times through. Feels good to add it back. Upper and lower together. We know that our bicep curl is a secondary back exercise, so we can open it up. Pinch that pencil. We've got our triceps coming up with lots of glute work in 5. Second round through. Right here, hinge from the hips. Elbows brush rib cage, pause. Right toe taps, we extend. Left toe taps, we extend. Beautiful. There we are. Option to float the leg. Try to keep those hips square. Yes. If you are tapping that toe, imagine tapping it into a pond that you don't want to ripple. It's just a nice little soft tap. Hips are back, knees are bent. We get those glutes to fire for us. Always a good thing. Our neglected glutes, so amazing at helping strengthen our overall powerhouse or core, giving us power in running, cycling, tennis, golf, whatever you name it, our glutes are there working for us. Back pain, All of it. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. Sumo squat, toes out. Slide down the wall, hips underneath shoulders. Hold here. Elbows come even with shoulders. Sumo to press. Sumo to press, or hold sumo and press. Press. Here, we're finding that power from the legs, transferring it up. Otherwise, you can work on that isometric hold. Always an option to go alternating in either fashion, whether it be holding and pressing or together. You have 20 seconds here. We get back to that step back to bicep curl. We've got some online learning going on in the background. It's an exciting day at CrossFit Beer Link, and I'm glad you're here with me. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. Left leg stays, right leg steps back. We curl at the bottom, stand together. Curl at the bottom, stand together. Beautiful. Always an option to leave one or the other out. Maybe you go alternating with that curl. You have a little heavier weights. Maybe you don't have weights today, and you are just working through that mud in the muck. Imagining super, super strong muscles pulling you through right here. We've got a curtsy on our right and a curtsy on our left, working back into those shoulders. 2 exercise round right here. 10 to push. Tap and pull. We leave our left leg where it is. Our right leg steps back to our curtsy. Palms face the screen. Elbows elbows start the movement as we pull up, high pull. Tap to pull. Right knee can drive if you want to work on balance a little bit. Right knee, right leg could come out. You can work on those glute needs. Otherwise, we step together in high pull. As if you're zipping up from your pelvis to your chest. Option, curtsy, knee drive and high pull. Curtsy, abduction and high pull. Maybe you mix it up. Each and every one's a little different. Keep yourself engaged and interested. All on the left here. We switch it over in 3, 2, and 1. Shake out the left leg. Let the right leg stay. We curtsy. Left leg comes back behind us. Curtsy to high pull. Left knee options. Drive, stand, or abduct. Get those glute needs going. Ooh, there they are. High pull. Elbows start the movement. We will be doing 4 straight minutes of high pull. If there's something else that works better for you, go find that. Go get that here. If you want to leave the arms out of it, if you want to go into that alternating pull, find that. Do that here. 15, we go back to the left. 2 exercise movement here. Driving the knee, tapping the foot, or abducting. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Left leg stays, right leg heads back. Same thing here. Left leg stays, right leg heads into our curtsy to knee drive, high pull. Yeah. Tap the foot. Abduct. Lots of different ways. Choose yours. Do all 3. Can you reconnect? Where's your breath? Where's that thing that said, get on there and do it? Right here in your heart and your head. Maybe it's a little fire in your belly from the start of a new year. Can you connect to that? Maybe it's the song you have on that you can connect to. Find it here. As our body gets tired, we want to go to that path of least resistance. I want to get into that those old habits that aren't making us stronger. Shake it out. Right leg stays. Left leg heads back into that curtsy. And we high pull. Inhale, strength, power. Exhale at anything holding you back. Anything not propelling you forward. It's in times like this that you just show up. That's how we get stronger. And we get to be here in some way, shape, or form as a community. Elbows started. Let's pull. We have our last 3 exercise circuit coming up. 15. We're moving laterally. Come on. Finish up. Yes. 5 to go. And you get 1 more. Full rep in. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We go lateral lunge to the right. Hips sit back in a chair. Left leg straight, toes point forward. We come to stand, lateral raise. Same thing. Lateral raise right. Lateral lunge right. Lateral raise both. Shoulders over hips. Option. This feels like too much with your weights. Done a ton of shoulders today. Bend the elbows. Come into that 90. Hips sit back. Beautiful. 3 exercise rotation. Lots of shoulders here. Find what's going to be good for you today. Hang out there. Elbows, weights, just in line with shoulders or a little under. We're not going to come up into those upper traps today. Let it go. 3, 2, 1. We're moving left. Feet start together. Left leg steps out. Hips sit back. Beautiful. Same idea. Lateral at the top. Shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. Always an option to go bent. Always an option to head into one and then the other. We have just about 30 seconds on our left side here. Let that stretch of that right inner thigh feel good. Let the hips sit back, feel it. Be intentional here and then come out of it. Yeah. Beautiful. Nice soft tap of that left foot. 15. Ha. A little more shoulders and back. We're going to leave our legs out of it. Coming up for you. And pull. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Let it go. Feet hip width apart or a little closer. Arms come out. Palms face down. We twist our arm up and pull. Elbow brushes rib cage. We twist our arm up to pull. We row and roll shoulders, mid back, lots of lat. Belly towards spine. Shoulder earrings are back and down. Let them go. We don't need them here. Big exhale as you pull. Option to stay here and go alternating here if you feel like it's creeping up in that neck in a place where you don't want it. Pull and pull to challenge. Double pull, double pull. Beautiful. 10 to go. We head back out to that right side. Lateral lunging, lateral raising. Hello, shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out and let it go. Feet start together. We slide it out to the right. Hips sit back. Beautiful. Step together, lateral raise. Nice and light on that tap. Last time we're seeing this. We have just under a minute here. We had a minute on the other side. Minute at our row. That's our circuit, our 3 exercise circuit. We end with two exercise circuits. We say goodbye. That's it. Right here. How are you going to finish? How are you going to show up for yourself? How are you going to be, and I can, I will, I'm able, and I'm doing it. How are you going to exhale? The I can't, I don't want to. I don't need to. I don't have time for it. Let all that go. Shake it out. Let it go. Left side. We step out. Lateral lunge. Knee in line with hip. In line with toe. And pull. Yes. Nice and soft. If this feels like too much on the step out, you are more than welcome to stay wide, step out, and come to the middle. That is a great option for you. If that eccentric work into that lateral step feels like too much for your knee or your hip or your ankle, lots of options to keep you moving, to make it work for you. Inhale down, big exhale to the top. Remember, option, bend the elbows. Good, keep it in the deltoids. Shoulder blades back and down. Let those strong coverings of the shoulder work between the shoulder and the neck. Leave it out. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Good. Feet together, shoulder width apart. Squat stance. Shoulder blades roll back and down. Arms come out, palms face down. They face up as you row. Pull. Elbow brushes rib cage. We pinch. Now, you, in order not to turn, have to turn on that powerhouse here. Imagine holding a plank, squeezing the glutes and the inner thighs, pulling the belly back. That's where you are right here. Always an option to come here and alternate. Pushing, pushing. Always an option to go double. Good opportunity, though, to keep one out and pull. Letting each side have to pull and hold. Pull and hold. We shake it out. We head into our second to last. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Beautiful. Squat stand, or excuse me. We stand tall. Shoulder blades roll back and down. Elbows even with shoulders. We press and press. That's all. Alternating is an option. Beautiful. Elbows stay even with shoulders. Pull. Imagine pulling like you're doing a lat pull down. Option. Go double. Option. 2 to press. 2 to press as a challenge. Take what you got. Let's go. 20 to push. Big exhale to the top. You are strong. You are worthy. You showed up to do it. That's a lot more than a lot of other people. Come on. Finish. Finish. In 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let it go. We hold. Right leg forward, left leg back. Hold in our isometric lunge. We stay low, shoulders over hips. Shoulder blades back and down. Show me the butt of your weights. There is something funny going on in my child's first grade class today. Belly towards spine. We pull right here. Big exhale and pull. Slide down an inch. Beautiful. Now you're in an isometric hold. Knee, toes, and hips in alignment. Good. And curl. That's it. That's what we got. We go from alternating press to lunge to curl. Alternating press, lunge to curl. One more time. 15 here. We head into our last 2 exercise circuit. We say goodbye for today. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let it go. Leave the legs alone. Shoulders, hips underneath shoulders, belly button back towards spine. Elbows even with shoulders. We press. As the weight goes overhead, our belly stays towards the spine. All that weight goes in from the shoulders into that powerhouse. Yes. Big push. Beautiful. Now imagine equal push to pull. Imagine that lat pull down machine. Working on that posture. You know how I love that posture. You have just over 20 seconds. Stay in it. Come on. Beautiful. Alternating is always an option. Our body has to stay Stabilize against that press. Yes. Finish with it. Shoulders even with elbows. 3, 2, and shake it out. Let it go. Right leg forward, left leg back. We hold in our lunge. Butt of the weight towards the screen. We pull. No movement in those legs. Knee, toe, hip, all face forward in alignment. Yes. Shoulder blades back and down. We pull. Hammer curl, just a little bit different part of the bicep. Right here. Ha. Big exhale to pull. Beautiful. Imagine all the weight on that right heel. Yes. You are on the same leg as we were the last time. For our last 2 exercise circuit, we'll hit the left side. Can you hang on for 15 seconds? Maybe this. Can you move down an inch? You pull the belly back. Can you force the weight on that right heel and pull? You've got this. 3, 2, and shake it out. There it is. Last 2 rotation exercise right here. Left leg forward, right leg comes back. We hold. And that isometric hold. Beautiful. Right here. Elbows are bent. Hands even with the elbows. We pull back. External rotation here. Option. Typically, what will happen is our back will want to arch to get us back. You might not have tons of range of motion here. That's okay. Work with what you have. We're getting those external rotators of our shoulder girdle working. Ooh, say that fast a few times. Slide down an inch. You've got this. I'm here with you. Come on. Come on. 5 to go. We leave the legs out of it. 3, 2. Shake it out. Send the hips back. We go into a wide grip row. Elbows even with shoulders. Pull. Pull. Option. Bring a leg back. Anything in the low back. Beautiful. Remember, pencil pinch starts it. We have done a ton of shoulders today. If this does not feel right for you, go back into that close grip row. Maybe even set the weights down and just work on your retraction to protraction. If you've worked with me before and you know that, find that. Do what's right for you. If you're with me, let's get into that big wide grip row. Come on. Yes. Always an option to go one and then the other. The body stabilizing against itself. We have 10 here. We hit our last 2 exercises. Stay with it. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let it go. Left legs forward. Right legs back. Hold here. Slide down. Knee, hip, toe in alignment. Beautiful. Elbows bent. Hands even with elbows. External rotate. Pull. Imagine you had a dowel rod pushed through your shoulder into your elbow. Your arms are just turning around that dowel rod. If you could, you'd have 2 towels between your elbow and your rib cage to hold your elbows in place. It's a little external rotation. Can you slide down an inch? Hold there. Yes. 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 We're there, guys. 10 to go. We had our last minute together of work, of good, hard, quality work. You did this. 3, 2. Shake it out. Hinge from the hips. Let those hips go into that back wall. Always an option, as always, to tap that toe. Elbows are coming wide, even with shoulders, and then they punch back down. Pinch to pinch. Can you find your exhale as you pull? Can you be intentional as you pull? Beautiful. Options. Close grip row. Options to set the weights down and go into that retraction to protraction. Find what works for you. Come on, let's finish this together. Just under 30 seconds of work. We pull. We pull. Whatever you are doing, you're working that posture. You're working out of that forward, leaning, neck and low back hurting. to be proud, to stand tall. Come on. 5 to pull. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. You are awesome. What a blessing it is to be here with you in this way. Thank you, Harbor Square, for letting me do this. Let's stretch. Shoulder blades are backing down. Hands clasped together behind your low back if that's comfortable. Otherwise, grab a towel and you can get there. Shoulder blades come back and down. You can let your neck roll soft. Nice and easy, left to right, being really kind to it. Let the hands go. Take a deep breath in. Reach up. Right hand on left wrist. We pull up first, get nice and long, and then pull over. Letting that whole side body stretch. Can you bring your bicep near your ear? Beautiful. Hands come down, shake it out. Maybe you give yourself a nice little shoulder roll. Reach the arms nice and high. Left hand on the right wrist, we'll pull up first, and then pull over. Bicep near the ear. You are so strong. Please take more time to stretch, to roll out. What a blessing to be part of the Harbor Square community. Shoulder blades come back and down. Open the chest. Maybe you look up if that feels okay for you. And then we'll take one deep breath in together. Breathe in, reach up tall, breathe in gratitude. We got to be here together. Exhale out everything else. Thank you guys. I look forward to seeing you more here on Harbor Square On Demand for StudioCircuit. I'm Sarah B. Take care of yourself.